What else did I have? Oh, I was in here a couple weeks ago and I did this bit, and I gotta apologize because I didn't realize this wasn't a dick and a dog joke kind of crowd, you know? And, that's odd. But I was inspired by a young man that was here that night when he mentioned smoking crack. And it, helped me write this next bit. And it was a bit about my first time going to a crack house. And first and only time, shockingly. So I go to this crack house with two other quality individuals and a whore. Well, let me restart that. 4 whores walk into a crack house. So we get in the crack house and we are introduced to 3 other stable individuals. A large white bearded man, a woman who looked like she may have taken a lover in prison, and a blonde-headed lady who looked like she just crawled out of a well-contaminated cat box. So, and I gotta tell you, being been in a crack house, there's a lot of tension in the air. I had been in a brawl with 19 other fine young men in a St. Joe prison, and I felt less intimidated than I did in that crack house that night, It was just that bad. And everything started out fine, and I felt like I started a good bond with the Santa fella. But I was when we were talking about prison stories, of course, and I was like, oh yeah, you've been to Cameron? Oh yeah, and I went to Blue Roof Inn to see the parole board years ago, They got that good milk, and I think they even serve raw or real eggs there, right, But I was mistaken when all of a sudden he started screaming, everybody get the fuck out of my house, So I look over at my other fine companions and I was like, who's driving, And one of them informs me, he's like, no man, it's good, Brian, chill out, man, we're all good, just relax, So the conversation picked up again, and old Saint Nick decides to start screaming again, everybody get the fuck out of my house. I'm like, oh my God, dude, is it time to fucking go now? Is there some type of crack house protocol that I don't know about? Is there like 2 screams and a stabbing and then we get the rock or something? Am I getting stabbed? And, it wouldn't be the first time someone tried to stab me. And come to find out, to think about it, that bipolar bitch was a screamer too. So, hell, maybe it's all coming together. Maybe Santa Claus was her fucking daddy. I don't fucking know. But somehow during this after we sat there for another minute, it got kind of silent. And then there's some type of crack house telekinesis that went on in there. And I don't know if they can read waves when you're so high, like it was a crack wave sending back and forth. Next thing I know, we were going upstairs to another level. We were following toothless convict Chaz and the pissy-haired blonde up the stairs. Well, both of them go into the closet. I don't know fucking why. There was a big open room and they weren't fooling anybody anymore. Just come on out. Everybody fucking knows. But they go in there and they get into this debate about, one of them has a pipe, and it was a good pipe. It was the Pyrex pipes, you could skip one of them motherfuckers back and forth if you wanted to, And the other one had a lighter. But they didn't trust each other enough to decide who would fucking hit the rock first, So during that little tiff, a group of people, or our bundle of joy and rock formation showed up. And I go in, I take a couple hits of it, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I could see why people lose all their fucking teeth over this shit. Less teeth I got, less room for air when I have to suck dick for this shit in a year, It's weird. Nothing? Goddamn. So, but then I got so fucking high, I started getting in a debate with them, and I chose teams. I was over there like, give me a P, give me an I, give me another P, give me an E. Team pipe, bitch, give it a lighter, And being, like I said earlier, I spent 5.5 years of my life in prison, not to be a bragger or nothing, but I'm a proud lover of the vagina, and I'm happy to say I didn't have to dabble in the dick scene while I was in there, but that shit was so good that I was 2 hits away from sucking Chaz's dick in the closet that night, Okay.